Nikola Jokic. And for Memphis, we've got Erickson. Person at the small forward position. When you know you're on a championship contender grid, how hard is it to maintain
in the locker room? Certain guys have an ability to keep everyone engaged and motivated and also loose and light in that locker room, so it does matter.
And it's Morant missing. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Here's Hasselhoff. One up.
Well-coordinated play comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Erickson outside. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Really a disappointing effort. That game could have and should have been closer than it was.
You know, sometimes you don't play up to your full potential. The important thing to figure out is what went wrong.
Now Erickson after the missed three from James. Here's Morant. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Okay, check out the handles of Ja Morant. Wow, what a crafty player.
Morant against James, and he makes that one.
And this team looking to get him the ball and get him in rhythm quickly.
Because he's someone that you lean on at the offensive end. Establish him early. Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
For Dallas, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game.
And one thing about Ja Morant that can get lost in all the highlights, he is truly a gifted playmaker. Great vision, and he manipulates defenses to create openings for his teammates.
Let's not forget, he led the nation in assists his sophomore season at Murray State. His court sense and feel for the game are advanced, especially for a player his age.
Now here's Ellis, following the miss by Jokic. Ellis outside. To the left side wing. Pocket 6. Here's Erickson. Takes the 12-footer and hits.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
James against Erickson. The 11-footer. Doncic, no good. The Grizzlies have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Ellis surveying the D. It's Morant in the corner. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
And looking over their percentage on the season, and I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Good, and the assist goes to James.
Plays a rugged game down low. Jokic's toughness adds character to the identity of this team.
Now here's Morant. This game he had 10 points. Ellis finds Morant. Launches a 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. Morant's got 5 points so far.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
They get it again. And the rejection by Jackson. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. And that one's good. Morant. 7 points in the game.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Jokic, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Jokic draws the double. James outside. Launches it. The offensive rebound.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush. Perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Like it was on the way down.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Collins is checked in. The Mavericks also with a sub. Holmes checked in. Now here's James. Here's Doncic. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
That's tipped. Fast break Dallas. James with the ball. Here's Holmes. And the rejection by Jackson. Morant against James. And finished off by Morant.
Now you see him, now you don't. There's only a few players that are faster with the ball than John Morant.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
And coming out of high school, John Morant said he was a no-star recruit. One reason he may have been overlooked was his small-town upbringing, growing up in Dalzell, South Carolina.
And Memphis making a change here. Crawford's checked in. James against Morant. James, no good.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
And even though he played on an AAU team with Zion Williamson, scouts, Greg, were looking right past John Morant.
And didn't get a lot of offers at first. After 2 years at Murray State, he joined Steph Curry and Damian Lillard as another star point guard out of a mid-major program. And to this day, he carries that underdog chip on his shoulder.
Here's Morant after the made shot from James. Pass to Crawford for the three. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Morant against James. Edwards kicks to James. Fires from deep. Sinks the triple. James has got his third basket of the night.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's Crawford. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Here's James. And the rejection by Jackson.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
D2 from Crawford, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time.
All right.
John Morant has been leading.
And this time from your Grizzlies. Checking in for the
substitutions. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. James kicks to Doncic. Jacks up a three. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from James.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
On the court for the Mavericks. Luka Doncic out there with Jay, and it's Nikola Jokic. Then it's Michael Porter.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down the two-hand slam. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Jay in that last matchup against the Grizzlies was simply terrific. He tallied 25 points and seemed to pick apart the defense all night with a ton of assists. It was really spectacular watching him take over a game like that. He proved once again that he is an elite talent. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. The Mavericks making the shot. Pass to Erickson. Memphis moving that ball around. A three. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
Shooting much better this quarter than last. You can see his confidence growing.
James against Person. Here's Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
And night in and night out, you can always count on Jokic to bring it. He is a special, special talent.
Here's Erickson.
Oh! And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And with that shot, the Grizzlies. 39 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Erickson. Doesn't go for him. Great D that time from James. Back to Doncic. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got his third assist on the night.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
Now here's Crawford. He has 5. There's the pass to Wingate. Inside. Here's Erickson. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
James outside. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Shot clock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Doncic with the bucket.
The defense tried, but Doncic gets through. Luka able to put a smooth release on the shot despite the contact.
On deep.
That's his second personal foul. 14 foul. Maverick substitution.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
You've got Morant. Jackson is out there with Ellis. Then there's Erickson. And it's Person at center. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Doncic with it. He's picked up by Morant. That's good from Porter on the assist by James. Porter's got the lead up to 3 now for the Mavs. And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, it's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
Here's Morant. Michael Porter making his last shot. He gets that one.
Stronger than his frame might suggest. That's a big-time and one by Ja.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Here's James. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. James has got 19 points.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
And with that, the Maverick lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Person.
And then you got to love the big bucket and the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
A different look for Dallas. For Bryant, he's checked in for Jokic. And it's Edwards in for Luka Doncic.
He saw the opportunity to get an easy bucket on the break and took advantage of it.
Memphis has gone a very strong 4 for 5 from 3-point land in the ball game. Morant outside. They get a hand on it. Morant against James. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And it's a 6-point Maverick lead. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Morant outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. 19 points in the game.
3 straight to begin this half. Couldn't have drawn it up any better.
James up top. He's guarded by Ellis. Here's Porter. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. That's on Jaren Jackson.
And how about the strength from the big fella? Porter is used to having to power through contact.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Finley's checked in. Now here's Morant. 19 points in the game. Here's Bradley. And James pulls it down.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
To the inside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. James has got 25 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Morant against James. Second shot opportunity. Yep, it goes. And the Dallas lead is cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Morant.
He has elite athleticism, makes Ja Morant a threat on the glass, and you know he can finish.
Now here's James. He's got 25. Just 5 to shoot. That 3 off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Morant. Bradley trying to break free. And the shot is good. The Maverick lead has been cut down to 4 on the bucket from Morant. And so James will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans, they'll match up against the Pelicans. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Now here's Erickson. He's got 11. Passes it to Morant. Over James. And it's Morant missing. Dallas leading by 7. James, the pass to Edwards. James up top, guarded by Erickson. Back to Edwards. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got his 8th assist in the game. For Memphis, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% for the field. And they'll get another chance. Here's Bradley, and the officials call a traveling violation. And Memphis making a change here. Crawford's checked in. Mavericks making a switch here. James against Crawford. James in the post. Over Crawford. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do. It's automatic when he's at the line.
And James picks up the foul.
That's his second.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
Maverick substitution.
And it's Carroll in the corner. Back to James. Here's Hasselhoff. Jokic trying to free himself up. Buries it down low. And the Mavericks lead by 14.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this high, a great chance to extend this lead.
A moment now to reset the Lions. Brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, they've got Nikola Jokic. Edwards is out there with Jay, and it's Carroll in at the 3 spot.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
Ellis, the pass to Morant. And it's slammed in by Ellis.
Shows incredible vision for a younger player. Ja Morant's a skilled distributor.
to the middle. Here's Jokic. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Erickson's checked in. Porter's checked in for the Mavericks. Now here's Erickson. Ellis outside. Pass to Person. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Erickson. No good on that one. Nice D from Porter. Mavericks leading by 15. Second chance shot. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And the foul goes against Memphis. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
They've turned in a fantastic performance from three-point range. That's been a weapon for them all game.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure effort and hustle.
And it's good, 2 points. Morant's got 14 points now in the second half.
Look how Ja just glides through the contact. He's such a nimble player.
It's Edwards on the wing. Shoots over Erickson. Edwards can't hit.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Morant pushes to Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
He can beat you from the outside and the inside. Jaren Jackson's versatility and his skill set is a huge asset for this team.
Now here's James. Pass to Jokic. Tries again. No luck. They battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. Oh, and here we go. Ellis has got it. The fast break chance. Morant outside. Here's Person. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Here's James. Over Morant. Kicks it out to James. From past the arc. Good on the triple. James has got 35 in the game.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Morant. Banked in off the glass. Morant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And so James will bring it up for the Mavericks. It's a 14-point game. It's rebounded by Memphis. Ellis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. James against Ellis. Over in the corner, Edwards. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. A pull-up. Shots good by Ellis.
In the flick of a switch, going from defense to offense.
That was great anticipation on the steal. A gamble that paid off.
Now here's James. Nice shot from the wing. James has got 37.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
From deep three-point range, another 3 for Dallas.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Interesting approach coming down. down the stretch, looking to rack up points in chunks.
Morant got it. Good job in the low post. Morant's got 18 points now here in the second half.
With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer.
And the Mavericks call time here. And now, the moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, James.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special.
2 minutes remaining.
James looking around. And there's the pass to Doncic. Good, and the assist goes to James.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And
Feeling like trying on your dad punks. Feel hurt when the plaques come. Get with a verse when I rap on. Put you on a shirt up in pack, son. Never did it for the money, only passion. Laughed at my passion. Been an innovator, so I passed them. All them people haters and they passed them. Stars wall when you're George Lucas. Laser beam when I stormtroopers. People fear what they don't understand, but then they get mad because they don't dare to do it. Everybody a shining star, they ain't get far, so they can't prove it. Most stars, foolish. Full of gas, useless. Pushing bad influence. Wonder what happened to them. They say hurt people, guess that is proven. They put on a mask to mask feelings. Fill a universe with mass ceilings. Most people not even tapping in. All stars just gotta grab it within. That's what's happening. God bless you like a napkin. A vessel just wrapped to him. It'll get you massive wins. Only thing ever different between me and you. I dream, imagine them. Manifestation, not magic, it's a patient when you work and add the wins.
I'm fine.